Hello, everybody. This is BKA Chief bringing you some more MVP Baseball 2005 action. Well, the Mets have wrapped things up over in Cleveland and have now headed to the Motor City to take on the Detroit Tigers for a three-game series. And as always, we start off with our pitching matchup, and the Mets will send to the mound their young ace, Matt Harvey. Harvey just coming off of injury, this second start since that return. The Tigers will counter with left-hander Adam Munoz, the 26-year-old 3-7, 2.87 ERA. So they've got pitching. He just needs some run support. So let's see if he gets it and can stymie the Mets offense. We'll see how this game unfolds. We'll take a look at our starting lineups in just a bit. And here is our starting lineups. First off, of course, we will start with the visitors, and the New York Mets lineup as follows. Pat McInnes will lead things off. He'll play second base. Aaron Carpenter will act as the designated hitter for New York. He'll bat second. Batting third is Omar Signs. He's out in left field. David Wright will bat cleanup and play third base. Travis d'Arnaud will be behind the plate and bat fifth. Batting sixth is first baseman Eric Moore. Jose Reyes will be out at shortstop. He'll bat at seventh. Batting eighth is Willie Hayes. He's out in right field. And rounding things out, batting ninth, center fielder Devin Williams. As for the host Tigers, they will lead off with Kyle Crabtree, the center fielder. Following him is Javier Frink. Frink tied for second in the American League in hits with 96. He'll bat second, of course. Milton Sosa will serve as a designated hitter for Detroit. He'll bat third. Batting cleanup is right fielder Brad Barnes. Jose Price will play second base and bat fifth. Batting sixth is Dax Phillips. He's at third base. Jesus Crease will play shortstop, bat seventh. Batting eighth is first baseman Jose Pekovicek. And batting ninth and catching is Al Brock. Well, there's our starting lineups. First pitch is just coming up in a moment. Mets and Tigers from the Motor City. At Comerica Park in Detroit, it is the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. And there you get to see the Mets lineup on your screen. You can see, of course, Omar Signs on fire. He's batting third. And there's Adam Munoz, the left-hander. 3-7, but a 2.87 ERA and a whip of just 1.28. So he is definitely pitching well. Unfortunately, he has very low run support. So there's Pat McInnes getting ready to start. It looks like we're ready to start this game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled back viciously by McInnes, and we are underway. That's a four-seam fastball at the knees. And that one misses, and the count's 1-1. Back-to-back fastballs. But that one missed badly. Breaking ball snared by the shortstop, one out. So unfortunate luck for Pat McInnes, as that's the first. It's that well, and that Carpenter lines this one in the right field. That's a base hit. It's cut off deep, so he'll hold it first. So one out and a runner on first, and here's Signs. And that's grounded through the right side. That's a base hit. With Carpenter running, he'll take third base easily. Throw comes home, and it'll allow Signs to take second. We'll take a look at the scoring to show you what exactly the official scorer said. They're going to call that a double. So a hustle double. So they're going to give Signs credit for a double. Scorer says give Signs a double, and they do. So it is second and third and one out. And David Wright, the batter. Wright, far known for power against righties than lefties, which is a bit of an odd stroke, a bit of an odd bit, but second and third, one out. And that's a fly ball in a right field, could get the run in. Under it is Barnes, he'll make the catch for the second out. Tagging is both runners. Carpenter will score. Signs goes to third. It's an RBI, and it's 1-0 New York. So they managed to get a run across despite the unfortunate luck by McInnes. So two out and a runner at third for Travis d'Arnaud. Now d'Arnaud is more known for power against left-handed pitchers. Curveball's taken for a called strike, 0-1. That curveball is crushed to right center, and that one is gone. 404. And that one is gone for his 32nd home run of the season, and it's now a 3-0 Mets lead. And so here's more. Another power threat. He bloops this one to the right field. That's going to fall in front of Barnes for a base hit. So he's not just a power threat, he's also a speed threat. And so here's Reyes. And Munoz is going to give him a little bit of attention. A little bit more attention, but he's back safely. And there's a third. In modern rules, that wouldn't be allowed. Line, it's past the first baseman in a right field, a base hit. So Reyes keeps it going. Moore goes to third base. So it's runners at the corners, 2 out for Willie Hayes. You can bring up the 8th place hitter in the first inning. You're having some good times at the plate. And that's going to get the bullpen cranking for Detroit. Carlos Silva's getting loose. Here's Hayes. Hayes with just 25 home runs. Power's been a little slow. And it's snared by the and that ends the inning. So more highway robbery. That ends the inning, but New York does pick up 3 runs. They'll hand Harvey a 3-0 lead. And usually, that's more than enough. And for usually Harvey, that's more than enough. So let's take a look at the Mets defense. So bottom of the first, Kyle Crabtree steps to the plate. 296 hitter, 12 homers, 40 RBIs. Right-hand batter. A few righties punctuated with a few lefties in this lineup. First pitch, swing and a miss. At the fastball, it's 0-1. And the bottom half is underway. So the Tigers offensively have been stymied as of late. This month alone, they've only been able to manage just about 3.3 runs per game. But despite all that, they still have a record of 7-7 for the month. Unfortunately, it's still not enough to get them out of the basement of the AL Central, as that's fly hitting the air to left field. Signs there, he'll make the catch. And that's 1 out. So 1 out, nobody on for Javier Frink. Frink, one of the leading hitters in the American League. Just behind Roger Duncan. He's actually tied for second. Roger Duncan has 97 hits. Frink has 96. And it's in for a called strike, 0-1 to the Detroit left fielder. How this Mets pitching staff handles, it's usually you go hard, then you go soft, throw hard, then you throw the off speed, and then it's back to swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. So Harvey looking for that first strikeout. And Harvey has it with the fastball. He gets him looking. 2 outs. 2 out, nobody on for Sosa, the designated hitter. Sosa coming into the game with a .319 average, 13 homers, 36 driven in. Frink was also the speed threat, so it was good that he kept him off the base paths. So it's going to start him off with. First pitch, off speed, 83 on the gun, and it's in for a called strike. 0-1. So what does he follow it up with? Curveball swung on and missed. And Harvey gets ahead of him to 0-2. Gonna see another fact. Slow. He gives him fast end. That's fouled off. So he nearly caught up to the fastball. So still the count's at 0-2. Here we go. In there, strike 3 called on the breaking ball. Caught him off guard, and judging by the reaction, Sosa knew it. So that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. We go to the second. Mets still holding a 3-0 lead. So here's Devin Williams, the rookie. 21 homers so far for the center fielder, and he lines this one up the middle. That's a base hit. And we're going to see how they're going to score that. We're going to take a look and see how they score that because of the slight bobble by Crabtree. And what does the... Whoops. What does the box score say? Box score says they are not giving him... They're not going to give him a double on this one, which I kind of understand. So I'm going to take another look. I'm going to put this in as a single, and he advances to second on the slight bobble. But what they are not going to do, however, is going to give him credit, is going to charge Kyle Crabtree with an error. So he's still an earned base runner. And Munoz throws over. The 6th hit he's allowed. And he throws over yet again. Still can't get him. Swing and a miss. And he is cooked. Tries to... He is cooked at third. So he's caught stealing, commits the cardinal sin of making the first or left. And another one to the shortstop, and once again, he's retired 2 outs. So far a rough inning for New York. 2 out, nobody on for Carpenter. And that's grounded right to the second baseman. And after a leadoff single, 2 batters in, and the inning's over. So they fail to score. Bottom of the second coming up, still 3-0. So here's Brad Barnes to lead off. Barnes the cleanup hitter, but has struggled. 258 hit, average 6 homers, 27 RBIs. So that's probably the crux of the problem. They're not getting much production out of their cleanup hitter as he fouls this one off 0-1. So he decides to go off speed to start him off. Breaking ball, that's grounded towards first. Moore will go to first. We'll throw over for the first out. So 1 out, and here's Jose Price, second baseman. Price coming into the game with a .294 average, 11 homers, 34 driven in. First pitch. Goes after the two-seamer and misses, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 offering. Slider swung on and missed. And he is just going right after Price. 0-2 to Detroit's second baseman. The 0-2 pitch, curveball in there, strike 3 called. That curveball has been money today. That's his 3rd strikeout. And no argument seen here by Price. He knew he was out. So 2 out, nobody on for Dax Phillips. Phillips, .284, 4 homers, 20 runs driven in. Doesn't seem like the middle of the order is producing as much as either the top of the order or even so the bottom of the order. And that first pitch is grounded right to Moore, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 unassisted in your book. We are through to 3-0 New York. We go to the 3rd inning, 3-0 New York, and here's Omar Signs to lead things off. Signs has a double, and he's got himself another base hit. And he's going to try for second, and he'll make it there standing up with a double. So we'll lead off double, and right shoots the gap. That's going to score Signs easily and give him an extra base hit. He's already at second. He's going to try for 3. Throw his no throw to third. It is an RBI triple for David Wright. And that's a 4-0 Mets lead. Wright dances a little. Curveball sits outside, ball 1. Darno already took him deep. And that is lined and caught by the second baseman. That's the third line drive out so far in this game for New York. And Eric Moore drives this one to deep right center. That is going to go! So Eric Moore with a 2-run shot. Just clears that. This park has not been conducive for home run hitters. And it looks like the trainer's out. It's not looking good. Something's wrong with Munoz. That's why he was able to take him deep. So we wish him nothing but the best. We wish him a speedy recovery. We hope it's nothing serious. But Adam Munoz is done. 2 1/3 innings, 6 runs, 9 hits. And Carlos Silva is going to come into the game for make his 12th appearance. A 1-3 record, a 3.66 ERA. So there's some solid pitching in this Tigers team. And that's hit foul by Reyes, 0-1. Reyes squares this one up, but it's found by the shortstop. 2 outs. So another line drive out. 4 line outs so far. Pulls that one foul. Sinker. There's a sinker. And that's lined up the middle. That's going to get down for a base hit. So a 2-out single by... So here's Williams. Singled. Got to second on a... but was caught stealing. He pops this one up. And that's caught by... and that'll do it. So they pick up 3 runs, and we await word on Munoz's condition. Bottom of the third, bottom of the order due up for Detroit. Jesus Kreese to lead off. Kreese comes into the game with a .289 average, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. Here comes the first pitch. It's in for a called strike on that fastball. 0-1. He doubles up on the fastball, and it catches him looking again. 0-2. So what's he setting it up for? Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the curveball. And that's strikeout number 4 for Harvey. 1 out here in the third. So here's Pekovicek. Jose Pekovicek, that is. I'm not even sure if that's pronounced correctly, but I'm trying. 281 hitter, 6 homers, 26 RBIs. It's kind of hard when you haven't really heard the name, so you really have to just make a guess. And that slider's in for a called strike. 0-1 to Detroit's first baseman. 0-1 offering. Changeup, that catches the corner, and he's behind quickly, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blows the fastball by him, 1-0-1. And that's strikeout number 5 through his first turn on the lawn. So here's Al Brock. 9th place hitter, but don't be deceived. He actually does hit pretty well. A .323 hitter with 5 homers and 27 RBIs. Not too shabby for a catcher. Another one of those swing and a miss, and gets an early advantage, 0-1. The 0-1 offering, changeup, goes off speed, and he's crossed up. 0-2. There's the 0-2 pitch. Popped it up, foul ground. More over to grab it, and that's the side is retired. We go to the 4th, 6-0 New York. Top of the 4th, and Pat McInnes coming up. McInnes has had poor luck so far. He's 0 for 2. He keeps finding the shortstop. Won't find it this time. That's a base hit. So he finally sheds the offer, and he's the only one to get the offer. Put the ball in play. Give yourself a chance to put the ball in play. And that's lined into right center, a base hit. They're going to put the stop sign and hold McInnes to third. Good solid contact, but solid contact by Carpenter, and now it's runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's sign, pair of doubles, pair of runs scored. Chance to drive in a run. And he will, and it looks like another extra base hit for Signs. One run is in. Here comes Carpenter. He's in to score. Heading for third is Signs, and he makes it without a throw. It's a two-run triple for Signs. And he takes it to left center of all places. So David Wright, 1 for 2. Grounded base hit to left. That'll chase home. That'll chase home Signs with a third run of the inning. So that'll bring Travis d'Arnaud to the plate with a runner at first and nobody out. So the change from the high velocity of Munoz to the finesse style, as that swung and missed. The throw is not in time, and David Wright has stolen a base. So we're at 9-0 so far, and that's going to get some attention from Silva. A little more attention, and that nearly got away. Lined, and it's caught by the second baseman, and it's an easy double play. Four to 6 on that double play. So more bad luck. And that's grounded right to the second baseman, and that'll do it. So a promising inning quickly falls apart. But they do pick up 3 runs. So more bad luck hitting for Travis d'Arnaud, and the Mets are turned aside. We go to the bottom half of the fourth. Top of the order due up. Leading things up, and Kyle Crabtree flied to left his first time up 0 for 1. And Crabtree pounds that one to the ground, a foul ball, as he gets out in front of the slider, 0-1. So what do you throw him next? 0-1 pitch. Curveball, that's chopped on the ground towards third. David Wright has it, and he'll make the throw to first for the first out of the inning. So here's Frank. Frank 0 for 1, struck out looking his first time up. And that curveball pounded toward short, and Reyes puts him away. 1 pitch, and there's out number 2. So here's Sosa. He went down looking as well. Oh, the first pitch, swing and a miss at the breaking ball. 93 on the slider. And that's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Curveball pounded on the ground. Fielded by Moore, but it is already a foul ball, so no. So that was all for naught. But fundamentally sound nonetheless. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that retires the side. Strikeout number 6 for Harvey. We go to the 5th. Mets 9, Tigers nothing. So Silva, despite get lined, and it's caught by the second baseman. So victimized yet again by a lineout. So here's Hayes, singled and lined out 1 for 2. He lines this one up the middle. That's a base hit. Crabtree gets it in quick enough, holds him to a single. So here's Devin Williams, popped out and singled 1 for 2. Lined at the middle, base hit for Williams. Heading for third is And what are they going to score him with that in this time? So there's the 16th hit of the game, and then this time, however, he does get credit for the double. So is second and third with one away, and it'll put the Mets back to the top of the order. 16 hits again so far for the Mets, and a chance for some more runs. Can they break through the 3? It's either been 0 or 3. So here's McInnes. Line to short, grounded to short. Single to center, 1 for 3. And that's a fly ball into right. Should score the run. And a sacrifice. So it is sacrifice fly. Both runners tag. And he brings in the run to make it a 10-0 game. That's 4 runs so far allowed by Silva. Munoz left him no inherited runners. And Joey Reynolds is getting loose in the bullpen for Detroit. Reynolds is one of the pitchers that has taken it on the chin for the team. So 2-out runner at third. Here's Carpenter. Carpenter flies one into right field, but it's playable for Barnes, and the side is retired. So this time it's just 1 run, but it's a 10-0 game. So we go to the 5th. Barnes leading off. Barnes grounded out to first, 0 for 1. Goes after the curveball and swings and misses at it. Nothing, and comes up empty, 0 and 1. Flyer, little flare and a left. Charging in his signs, he will get there. 1 away. Bryce went down looking, 0 for 1. He's 0 for 1. Set up with a slider, 0 and 1. Last time he got fooled by the curveball. Change up, swing and a miss. And he's ahead 0 and 2. Looking for strikeout number 7. Can he get it here? Here's the 0-2 pitch. In there! Strike 3 called. 101 on the fastball. And he's caught looking yet again. 7 strikeouts for Harvey. 2 out here in the 5th. And here's Dax Phillips. And that's grounded towards second. McInnes up with it. And quickly gets the out at first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Again go the Tigers. We go to the 6th. It's been 10-0 Mets. In the air to right field. He can't get it! And what are they going to score this? Announcers are saying 2-base hit. So Signs is 4 for 4, and that is in fact, yeah. Barnes dived but couldn't get to it. Signs, it was off his glove, so a valiant effort, but sadly all for naught. The 8th hit allowed by Silva in 2 2/3. Reynolds and Newhan. Newhan joins Reynolds up in the bullpen, left-hander. So here's David Wright, 2 for 2. Triple, single, sac fly. Fastball sits outside, and the throw is not in time. So Signs steals third. So Signs succeeded where Williams failed. So runner at third, nobody out. That misses wide. 2 balls, no strikes to the Mets' third baseman. This one's ripped into left, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Scoring easily is Signs, as Frink plays that one on a hop. So this time, however, so that'll bring d'Arnaud to the plate. d'Arnaud homered in his first at-bat, but since then, he's found the second baseman on 2 straight line drives. Throws over to first. right back safely. Flares one into center field. That's going to get down and be a base hit. So the hard luck hitting is may have momentarily been snapped as a fly ball falls in front of Crabtree, and that puts Wright on third base. So it is now first and third, still nobody out, and Eric Moore the batter. Moore singled in the first, homered in the third, and he grounded to second in the fourth. 2 for 3, but it is going to be Joey Reynolds taking over on the mound for Detroit. Let's give you a quick look at his number. And, yep, manager just made the sign, as you see. And here comes Reynolds from the bullpen, making his 5th appearance. So he has been long relief. So it's first and third, nobody out. Curveball swung and missed. He throws fastballs and curveball. Popped up. But tagging is right, and he doesn't know! So they can register that as a sac fly to shortstop. And Moore gets credit for his 3rd RBI of the game. It's now a 12-0 lead for New York. So here's Reyes, 1 for 3, singled in the first, but then lined out twice. Flays one into the right center. That's going to get down and split the gap. Rounding third, he's going to crumb home and score. And into third, with a triple, is Jose Reyes. So Reyes with an RBI. It's now 13-0. 13 runs and 20 hits. And that run is charged to Silva. So Silva's line is done. 2 2/3 of an inning, 10 hits, 7 runs. Little flare in the right field. That's going to get down. Reyes is chased home. Reyes will be chased home. 4th run of the inning for New York. Inning for New York. So here's Williams. That fastball sits outside the throw. Not in time. Hayes is safe. Hayes stole second. So now that puts the runner in scoring position with just 1 away here in the 6th inning. And that is going to draw some attention from Reynolds. He's going to try for third. And he's called out. And he might have a case. Oops. So 2-0. Ball 3. That's in for a strike. So that's a fly ball in the right and left field. That's going to get down, possibly for extra bases. Heading for second, he'll stop there with a double. So got very select. So it does unfortunately cost him an RBI, the caught stealing. But he does end up putting a runner back in scoring position with that double. So we go back to the top of the order. Pat McInnes, 1 for 3. Lone hit, that 4th inning single. To short. Finds the shortstop again. And that ends the inning. So they leave a runner stranded, but they pick up 4. It's a 14-0 lead. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. So Kreese is leading things off. He went down swinging his first time up, 0 for 1. Alfred went after the slider and missed it, 0 and 1. 0-1 offering. Change-up swung and missed. And quickly, Harvey gets ahead, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, and got him swinging again. Strikeout number 8 for Matt Harvey, and that's one out here in the 6th. There's Kovacek. Kovacek also went down swinging back in the 3rd inning. Here comes the first pitch. Went after the changeup, missed it, 0-1. 0-1 offering. Changeup just passed, and it's through for a base hit. So the no-hit bid comes to an end. So it's the 8th guy. So the first baseman, not really much of a base-stealing threat. So he'll take it to second. Momentum, however, did not allow him to try and turn the double play. And he'll go to second. Two out, and runner on second. So Crabtree comes up top of the order. Crabtree's put the ball in play, but has not turned it into a hit. He's 0-2. Fly ball in a center, but there is Williams to retire the side. We go to the 7th inning. So it looks like there's going to be some... They want to warm... And it looks like the manager wants to warm up a pitcher. And so Carpenter is set to lead things off in the 7th. Puts this on the ground, gobbled up by Price. And that's a quick first out for Reynolds. So here's Signs, only extra bases. And there's extra bases, all right. All 4 of them. That one is gone. And that one was well struck. A solo shot for Omar Signs. That is number 32 for him. Misses low, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. David Wright did not make good contact. Will that fall? It will. Falls right in front. Falls right in front of Barnes for a base hit. There's his 4th hit of the game. Hit in the air. Right field. And he makes the catch right at the corner. For the 2nd out. So, gives it quite a ride, but just came up short. So but that's going to bring some attention. Swing and a miss. The throw. Way late. So a stolen base on that very lackadaisical throw by Brock. He's gunned down 2. And it's caught by the shortstop on the fly. And that'll do it. They scratch out a run. Managed to scratch out a run. And so it looks like in a very weird turn, they are going to take out Harvey. He's done after 6 innings with 1 hit allowed and 8 strikeouts. I think that's more of a cautionary move, but they also are looking to try and get some save chances for Chavez. Swinging strike. Swinging strike on the slider. 0-1 to Frank. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul on the knuckle curve. And it's 0-2 to one of the best hitters in the American League. 0-2 pitch. Hit into foul ground. but playable for more. One away. Really wanted the strikeout, but unfortunately he does not get that. So here's a guy that struck out looking in the first and swinging in the fourth. Here's Milton Sosa. First pitch. He leads off on the knuckle curve, but it just misses. Ball one. All right. This takes over the pitch. So we're at one. So the first pitch missed for a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Slider, that's in for a called strike. Makes it an 0-2 count. Makes it a 1-1 count, I should say. 1-1 pitch. Tries again with a knuckle curve, and that this time found the mark. 1-2. Curve has been popped him up. Down the third base line. David Wright will have it. 2 away. So he's going to try a different technique here. Fastball 91 on the gun for a first pitch strike. The 0-1. That's in there with it off speed. 0-2. Looking for a strikeout. And he gets him swinging on the knuckle curve. There's his first strikeout of the game. And there you go to the 8th. Bottom third of the order to lead off. Reyes tripled and singled. 2 for 4. And that's a base hit up the middle. Up with it is Crabtree, but it'll hold Reyes to a single. His third of the game. His third hit of the game. So here's 3 for 4. And it's caught on the fly, and it's a double play.
That is not what the hit one is supposed to look like, guys. They need better execution. That's terrible.
So that is another double play turned via a line out. It's 2 out, nobody on. So Devin Williams will step to the plate. Goes after the first pitch and misses it. 0-1. Lines this one up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out base. So the Mets have a 2-out base runner, and it's back to the top of the order. Grounds one right to the third baseman, and just like that, another inning where a leadoff hitter gets on, and another inning where, due to a line drive double play, they fail to score. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Mets still lead by 15. So here's Jose Price. Price swings and misses at the slider, 0-1. Grounded to third and grounded to second, 0 for 2. Swings and misses at the knuckle curve. And Chavez ahead 0-2. Chavez, 0-2 from Chavez, popped up. Fly ball in the right field. And Hayes makes the grab. 1 out. First pitch for Wingen grounds this one right to Moore. We'll just step on the bag for the out. 2 away. Ball strike on the changeup, 0-1. Kovacic, the lone hit for Detroit. to the right side. And again, Moore puts it away himself. Side retired. Into the ninth we go. 15-0, Mets lead it. Here's Carpenter, 2 for 5. First pitch from Reynolds. Right to the first baseman. And one pitch, one out to start the ninth. So here's Signs. He just needs a single for the cycle. Line drive, base hit, but he's not going to stop. More extra bases. It's a triple. He takes this one the other way, and he ends up with a triple. So despite that, he's 6 for 6. So the Mets need to give him another chance at the cycle. He's got to get it back to him and around.
Stepping in at an impressive 4 for 4, David Wright. The delivery.
David Wright flies one to right, but playable for Barnes. That should score the run, though. He's kept in the ballpark. But that brings in another run, and but that is in fact the second out. 16-0. Roy Halladay will join Newhound in the bullpen. 27 hits so far for New York. Here's Darno. Fastball misses low, ball 1. Darno 2 for 5, a home run and a single. And for the third time, And for the third time in this game, he finds the second baseman. He's lined into a double. He's one of the other lined into a double play. First pitch swinging by Brock, fouls this one off. The slider. 0-1. Loops the fastball, but it's gloved by Reyes. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves a pinch hitter. For Al Brock. Fernando Zambrano will pinch hit here. So it looks like we're going to have ourselves a pinch hitter, Fernando Zambrano. Fernando Zambrano. And take a look at Zambrano's numbers. He's only appeared in one game, has had 2 at-bats, and is still looking for his first hit. Just taking a moment because my scorecard has seemed to may have made a little bit of a blooper on my scorecard, and I'm trying to fix it. Just give me one moment. Now it's up. Right. Now it's correct. So they're bringing in a lefty. So Chavez still only with one strikeout. Slider misses, ball one.
That breaking ball was ugly.
That one catches the corner, evens the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike for this pinch hitter. Zambrano gets a piece of this one. David Wright jump throw. Got him. 2 out, nobody on. So with that, the Tigers are down to their final out. Down to their last out. 0 for 3.
Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch swinging, grounds this one foul. Kyle Crabtree has not been struck out. Fly to left, grounded to third, and fly to center. 0 for 3.
Here's the delivery.
And he puts this one up the middle, a base hit.
He's on first with a base hit.
So that'll give Frank another chance. Frank 0 for 3, struck out looking, grounded to short, and popped to first. Fouled off his foot. And it's in for a strike, and now they're back. And now they are down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he gets him. And that's the ball game.
The New York Mets win it by 16.
So that'll do it. The Mets pick up 16 runs. Harvey gets the win. Win goes 6. So solid performance for the pitching, and as for the hitting, Signs was the star. 6 for 6, 3 doubles, 2 triples, and a homer. 16 total bases, 6 runs scored, 3 runs driven in, 4 steals, caught stealing 3 times, and 7 guys left on base, 4 sacrifice flies. So that'll wrap things up. Final score, Mets 16, Tigers nothing. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.